Hello everybody, it's fantastic to have you all back here today. Welcome to our channel, Relationship Builders Forum. Now today we'll be having a very interesting conversation, but before I get ahead of myself, let me just introduce myself again. For those who are joining us for the first time, my name is Amara.
And I am Gospel.
Yeah, it's so nice to have you guys back with us. We're going to be talking about something very interesting. It's going to be a start of a new series. So we're going to be looking at the test of love. Woo! So we'll be talking about the test of love. And that's what we'll be exploring in our video today.
Yeah, test of love. We'll be looking at different tests of love.
Yes.
And I want to start off by saying that a successful relationship or a successful marriage is predictable.
Yeah.
It's not an accident. It's not by default. There are things you must do to make it happen.
Yes.
And that starts with who you are.
Yes, and it's a very important point to stress now. Who are you? That's very important. Remember that we all are kind of a composition, or how do I even know what's the word to use? Like, we all come with our own experiences, we come with our background, we come with our values, we come with our principles. Now, everyone has got different sort of composition, different sort of makeup, but it's very important for us to ask ourselves, who exactly are you? You know, one question I always want to sort of look at in retrospect is, if you were to marry you, would you marry you? Because that's a very important question, isn't it?
Yeah. The truth of the matter is that, people think relationship is just dependent on who they decide to get married to.
Yes.
But I want to say that 50% of the success of any relationship depends on you. You control your behavior. You control what happens in the relationship. And I also want to say that what your relationship is about who you are.
Yes.
So you come into the relationship with your makeup, with your past experiences. Sometimes people have been exposed to hurt. For some people they've been abused in the past. Verbal, emotional, physical abuse. And if they've not dealt with those issues, they might tend to bring it into their marriage.
Yeah, they come with a lot of baggage.
Yes, and those baggages, those issues may destroy the relationship. So the first place to start is to look at yourself in the mirror and build yourself to a point where you can say for sure, I am mature enough to have a successful marriage.
Yes. And I just want to touch on this point because it kind of affects a lot of ladies. It affects a lot of people who are thinking about going to or who are even in a relationship. And that's the point of understanding who you are, how valuable you are as a woman. Because most times a lot of ladies are in a relationship where they've been battered, like you were trying to explain, where they've been abused, and that kind of, it wears down on them, on their self-esteem, on their self-image, and they are unable. They no longer have the ability to come into the relationship with a lot of value because they look at themselves, they devalue themselves, and that's because they've been through a lot of experiences that they've allowed those experiences to define who they are, but that's not actually who they are.
Yeah, but it's true. It's important to also stress that our experiences do not define us. For those who believe in God, which I believe in God, who we are is defined by God. And we have to come to a point where we begin to see ourselves the way God sees us. Because God sees us valuable.
He sees
God
us
sees
lovable.
us lovable. God sees us competent.
Absolutely.
So until you get to that point where you love yourself, you believe in yourself, you have good self-image, good values, good expressions about who you are, you will be able to get to the point of finding the right person.
And that kind of brings us to a point, because you touched on something very important here. You cannot give what you don't have, actually. So you need to understand, who am I? And you need to begin to reevaluate your personality, begin to work on certain things. I mean, everyone has got a past, but it's your ability to be able to look your past in the eye and confront those things that have kept you down and be able to overcome those things, to move past those things, to be successful first as an individual before you bring that into a relationship, because that's really important.
So before you go on looking out for someone to get married to, before you start thinking about does this guy love me? Am I in love or not? The first place to start is to look at yourself.
Yeah.
Who are you? When you get to the point of defining yourself in the light of who God wants you to be,
yes,
or who God believes you are, then you have come to the point where you can say, I want to be in a relationship. I want to have a successful relationship. And now, how do I know that the person I am in a relationship with actually loves me?
Yeah, and look, it's a journey. Trust me, it's a journey, because the thing is that as we're speaking to people right now, they might say, okay, I'm just going to hold on and wait to discover who I am before I go into a relationship. But look, even as I speak to you right now, I'm work in progress. He's work in progress, But it's all about coming to a point where you're very positive. You have a positive outlook and you're willing to take on board certain things that will help to shape you as you go along.
Yeah.
It's a journey. It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's a journey. Life is a journey.
Yeah, it's progressive.
Yes.
So, until we get to that point where you put the past behind us, look at the future from a positive point of view or outlook.
Yes.
Then we are ready to make that step of stepping into a relationship.
So that brings us back to the issue of choice. We've talked about who we are, understanding who we are, recognizing who we are. Now, what about the choice that we make in the relationship? Who we want to spend the rest of our life with? Because a lot of singles, this keeps popping up on our singles forum. A lot of singles are bogged down with this question about, how do I know for sure? How do I know for certain this is a guy that I want to roll with for the rest of my life? Oh my God, I don't want to go with a journey with someone who I would not be able to put up with. So this is a question that we sort of need to touch on. So how do I know that I truly love him? How do I know that I truly love her? Because that's a very question. How do I know that the guy that I am currently dating, or the guy that I'm thinking about spending the rest of my life with, that I really love him? A lot of singles are kind of confused on how to decipher real love, whether this love is real or whether this love is some sort of fickle thing.
Yeah, but the place to start for you to be able to know if the love is genuine or not is to come to the point of knowing what love is. It will shock you to know that so many people don't even understand what love is. People define love from the point of feeling. They tell you how I feel. Love is how I feel. But I've come to realize that love is not how we feel. Love is what we do.
Yeah.
Love is an action, a commitment we make.
It's a decision.
It's a decision we make, a commitment we make to be the best and to do the best for someone out there.
We love,
someone we've chosen.
Yes.
So love is not the feeling thing. So when you think about love, ask yourself, do I really, really, really make that? Have I made a commitment to love,
to spend the rest of my life,
be the best and do the best for this person?
Yes.
And how does this person make this similar commitment?
Yes. So it's 100%. You can go in loving someone half measures.
Yeah, you have to give it all your best. So that takes us to this test, the test of character. The test of character. Love has a character. Love has a character, and the character of love is expressed by the person who confesses love.
Okay, that's very interesting. So invariably what we are saying is that you have to see love from what people do.
Not by what they say. Yes.
Not by what they say. And this is very difficult. So what you're trying to say now is that there has to be an alignment.
Yeah, someone could say,
yes,
I love you, I love you,
oh
I love you. And the person does not have the characteristics to show love.
Yes.
So the person does not reproduce actions that prove that the person loves you.
So you're saying that feeling is a primary parameter to test if someone loves you?
For me, no.
Okay.
Feeling is not actually the parameter, because feeling is unstable.
Yes.
Someone could feel good about you today, tomorrow because of something that happened to the person at work. The person will start feeling bad.
Yeah.
So does it mean anytime you feel good about someone, you're in love with the person.
I don't feel good about you all the time.
Exactly. If
sometimes
you
I'm upset with you, like really upset.
Yes, if I'm upset with you.
But that doesn't mean I don't love you.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you could feel negative for someone. Sorry, you could feel angry with someone.
Yes.
But that does not mean you don't love
that person.
So that's what I'm talking about, the character of love.
Yes.
The character of love, one of which is ability to forgive. If someone says, I love you, and you've done something wrong to the person, you've hurt the person, and the person does not let go, the person finds it difficult to forgive, the person does not have the ability to
love.
So when you're looking for love, don't look for the expression of feeling. Look for those characteristics that prove that this person has a capacity to love.
Yeah, and bearing in mind that we all were unlovable when God found us. We're all unlovable. He chose to love us. And we need to consciously practice how to reciprocate this love by being forgiven towards someone, because we all have our differences, isn't it? We all come with our own, peculiarities, and some of those peculiarities might not be appreciated by the person that you're in a relationship with. But you have to come to a point where you would need to deal with them and have the ability to forgive even in advance.
Yes.
Although this is difficult.
Exactly. So test of character in terms of love is one, can the person forgive? Because there are issues that will come up in marriage where there is need for the person to show that ability to forgive.
Another character that I want to touch on is honesty.
Yes.
This has been a very big issue for a lot of relationships. Can I trust that what you tell me is true 100% of the time?
So what you're saying is that if someone finds it difficult to be honest,
yes,
it means the person does not have the character of love.
I mean, it is very important, because if you say to me you love me and you cheat on me, you're not being honest. So that in itself is a problem. It's a big problem in a relationship. It's just like a volcano waiting to erupt.
So obviously, when you want to know if someone actually loves you, and you want to look at the test of character, look out for someone who can be honest. Look out for someone who is faithful to you. Look out for someone who is transparent. Look out for someone who has the capacity to forgive. Look out for someone who is kind, exactly. Who can empathize with you when you're going through issues in life.
Yeah.
Those are the ways to know that this person has the character of love.
Yeah.
And when that aligns with what the person is saying, then the person has passed the test of character.
Yeah, it's easy to trust that person. It's easy to say, you know what? I'm going on this journey with you. You know what? I would live the rest of my life just being with you. 100%.
Yeah, I think this is one of the reasons we got married.
Yeah, actually, it's one of the reasons we got married, and many more. That's one off, but many more we have. And you know what? We would love to talk about many more sort of tests in love, but we said it's a series. So today we're just stopping looking at character. In our next series, we'll be exploring sex tests. That's the next one we're going to be talking about.
Do you think love is basically how you feel, a feeling? Or do you think love is what you do?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's a mix of both? Please put your comments below and let's know what you think.
And please, I just want to thank you for joining us, and it was fantastic having you all here with us today. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and please turn on your notification button. Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye.